Yes. So write down these four, and then on the other side, write down these four, and then you have to match them together. So it should look similar to like this. All right, I'm gonna give you guys about 30 more seconds to complete your bell ringer.
I'm hot looking at some of y'all with sweatshirts on.
All righty. So, who would like to do the bell ringer for me? All right. You can do it. Yeah. What's the first one?
It was Joseph, the teacher today.
What's the first one? What's the first one? What number is it first? 1,000. Okay. Which one does it match to? The last one. So 10 times 10 times 10. What's the second one? What is it?
10 to the 4th power is 10,000.
Good job. The third one, Mustafa.
Million with 10 to the 6th power.
Good job. What's the last one?
10 to the 5th power and the second one.
Good job. All right, today's objective is I can interpret a fraction as division by writing remainders as a fraction. So can you guys tell me what interpret means? Investigating. Okay, what else?
Investigate, that's good. That was a new word, we did it once so far, so that was good.
Investigate. Okay, looking for. Anyone else? Mustafa?
Like
Trying to find, trying to understand. A fraction. What is a fraction? Pieces. Okay.
Good.
As division. What's division?
Good.
Increase.
Breaking down, good, good, good.
By writing remainders. What is a remainder? What is a remainder? Leftover.
What's another word for it? Stinky socks. Yeah. I know some of y'all got stinky socks on right
Leftover.
now.
Hours.
Yeah.
And then we have fractions already. Fractions is pieces. Thank you. How can we write division equations to include remainders and why? That is our key question for today.
And nails. Like mine.
All right, our vocabulary words for today are dividend, divisor, quotient, numerator, denominator. We know our dividend is usually the bigger number. It's usually inside the house, and our dividend is the same thing as our numerator. Our divisor is outside the house. It's usually, it can sometimes be smaller, but not all the time. And it is usually our denominator. Our quotient is usually the answer to our problem.
You can use that.
Yeah, see if that works.
Alright. Alright, let's see. Oh,
No way. Oh, I'm about to say, if it works for you and it never works for me, I'm about to say,
All
hell
right.
no. That's why I always just skip that one. It never works. I don't know why.
so, we're gonna be looking at these fraction pieces and then we're gonna figure out how much parts, wholes is in each one. How many equal parts is in the model? How many equal parts is in this one? Kiana?
I,
4. So what would these be called? Each part is 1/4, so it would be fourths. Good job. What about this one? Mustafa?
That one is,
How many parts is in it? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. So what is it?
you kind of.
Would you
just
like-
answer the question.
would you like
You're
to-
doing everything else except for answering the question, wasting the time. How many parts are there?
3 parts.
3 parts. So what?
So how do you say that?
That's called?
You say threes?
Thirds.
Thirds.
Good job. So each piece in here is called a
Thirds.
third. Good job. How many equal parts is in this?
1/2.
Each part is a half, so there are 2 equal parts. What's this one? Martinson,
Thirds.
thirds. So each part is a third. What is this last one?
Ooh.
Davion,
4 parts.
what is it?
4 parts.
There are 4 parts, but what is it called?
4 fourths.
The whole thing is 4
Oh.
fourths, but
Four
each part is called a
4.
fourth. Good job. All right. Now I want you guys to do on your dry erase board these problems. I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes. I know 2 of them came off, but do all 6 of them. These are adding fractions.
You have to put the intel.
You could just
Oh.
write this.
Go quick.
And never used to work with the pen, now I with the pen. Hey,
Maybe it's
see?
when Mr. Hirschfield was here, it was working with big stuff. I promise you.
And you see, it never works. with the
Yeah.
pen. And the pen used to never work, and now the pen's working. Oh, maybe it's a good Friday.
Bernie got started. Remember, our denominator always stays the same. One more minute. Do you have all 6 of them? All 6. 30 more seconds.
Come on, these are easy. They should be done fast. Boo, look at what you got there on that one.
All right.
Wait. The last question.
Okay. 20 more seconds.
Okay.
All right. Angelina, are you ready?
Yes.
All right.
No.
Not ready.
Me. I'm not ready.
Okay.
Okay, so maybe we'll come tomorrow.
The last few people who aren't ready, you guys can finish this as we do these, okay? So for the first one, we have 1 3/5 plus 2 1/5. Christy, what do you think the answer is?
You ready, Christine?
3 and 4
And would you rather
fifths.
sit here?
Good job.
You can sit here if you
For
want.
the
You can
second
sit there.
one, we have 2 2/6 plus 2 3/6. What do you think it is, Michelina? 4 and 5/6. Good job. For the next one, we have 2 3/8 plus 3 and 4/8. What do you think it is?
What's that? That's an answer?
5 and 7/8. Good job. For the next one, we have 1 and 7
Yeah, let's see who got
plus
this
2
one.
and 3/10. Mustafa, what do you think it is? 4 holes.
Yes,
Good
4 holes.
job.
4 holes. Because I see some of you guys 3 and 10 tenths. That you
Don't
don't even
have
like
3
that.
and 10 tenths here. It's 4 holes. That's how
Uh-huh.
we say it. All right, for our next one, we have 2 and 3/12 plus 4 and 6/12. What is it?
6, 9, 12.
6 and 9/12. Good job. All right, this last one.
This last one.
David. We have 3
Me.
and 100 plus 1 is 800. David, what is it? 5 holes. Good
Okay,
job.
remember, whenever the numerator and denominator is the same exact number, it is equal to 1 whole. You must convert it. Always.
Good job. So now I want you guys.
Erase your boards, quick. Don't crumple up the board. Y'all don't need to spend so much money.
All right. Now I want you guys to look at these models. Turn to your elbow buddies and discuss what you notice about these models, what you wonder, what's different, what's the same. It could be a triad too. Triad. So the 3 of you guys, 2.
Who's the triad? You guys?
There.
Who's the triad? Somebody got the triad. Are you guys the
This is
triad?
the triad 2.
Okay. You two and you two. You two. Triad. 3 of you. Triad means 3 people like a triangle, guys. Come on, discuss it quickly. I don't know about this. I gotta take this I don't know right My weight is figured out.
So what do you notice about them though? What's it first? What's light? Mhm. Alright. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back.
We're back, we're back, we're back.
Alright, what can you guys tell me about these models? How many pieces are there in both models? Mustafa, how many?
There's 7 pieces.
There's 7 pieces in both models. Okay, now what else can you guys tell me about the models? Kiana?
They're the same color.
Okay, color.
Half of them are 5.
Okay, so in model A, the last 2 are cut into pieces. What can you tell me, Miss Shalina?
They both equal 1 whole.
They all equal 1 whole, yes. Okay. What else? Vivian, what do you see?
I see 5 holes in model A and 3 holes in model B.
I can't hear you. Speak up. What do you see?
5 holes in model
Okay, you see 5 holes and then 2 of them are broken into pieces. Okay. Martinson, what do you see?
I noticed that model B all has 5 pieces in them.
Okay. Is there anything that you guys are wondering about these models? Mustafa?
Why does model A have only 2 cut in half?
Okay. So, both of these models are equal. They're both equal because they're both 7 pieces. Now in the first model, it gives each friend a piece. So let's say there were 5 friends. It gives each of the 5 friends a piece. And then there's 2 more pieces left. So they have to break these into 5 pieces to give each of the friends from each piece. Okay? So look, this is one friend, this is another friend, this is another friend, this is another friend, and this is another friend. There are 5 friends. Now, we have to give each of the 5 friends from this piece and this piece. Or, we can do it this way, where we break all 7 of them into 5 pieces. You guys get that?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's just showing different ways to think about fractions and different ways to break fractions up. So, suppose 4 friends want to share 5 brownies equally. Does each friend get more or less than 1 brownie? What division expression can we write to represent 4 friends sharing 5 brownie pieces? All right, take 2 minutes and work on it on your dry erase boards.
Think about the known information that you have, right? 5 brownies. So start out with your 5 brownies. Let's go. Wake up, wake up. It's Friday. You guys are dead. It's Friday. You got no school tomorrow. Wake up. Let's go. These are things I'm crazy. That's okay. You're going to remember me. You're going to be like, when you're in your 20s, you're going to be like, yo, I had this 5th grade teacher. She was nuts. But you're gonna be like, but I loved her, but she was crazy. Martin said I was the best. I know. Some of my students, they in 10th grade. Right now, I see us from Valley High School, and they came up to me and was like, you were my best teacher ever. Girl, she plays on soccer team. Rosalind. I had her in 4th grade. Many years ago.
So 4 friends, 5 brownie pieces, so you can draw it out. You can do a division problem. Do which way works best for you.
And then answer it more or less.
Less. And then after, we're gonna look at 3 different ways to solve this.
Sometimes I do.
Write that division equation. You need an equation. Always have a number sentence.
Bless you.
Okay, so where's your picture? Alright, so which is gonna be more or less? You should be writing more or less, and you need a division equation. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
I have a question. Looking at this problem, what do you guys think would be the dividend? And the 5? Okay, why do you think it's 5?
Because 5. And if you are in the course, the dividend, you will get a negative something.
Okay. All right. How do we know the expression that represents the situation is 5 divided by 4 and not 4 divided by 5? Think about that. And I'm gonna come back to you guys. So think about that while you guys are doing this. Yes, Martinson.
4 is supposed to be first. 4 is supposed to be before 5.
Well, it's asking you, how do we know it's 5 divided by 4 and not 4 divided by 5? That's what it's asking. All right. Now we're about to look at some ways we can do this. All right. So with 5 divided by 4, we get 1/4. Now, this is why we get 1 1/4. So each friend can get 1 piece of brownie, and that will equal 4. Then there's 1 whole piece left, but there are 4 friends. So we then can take that 1 whole piece and divide it into 4 groups. Or we can take 4 brownies and divide them each into 5 and get 5/4. Are there any questions? Are there any questions? No? Okay. Now, your division problem should have looked like this. So your quotient was a 1, that's the answer, and then your remainder was a 1 as well. So we have to remember, because the fractions are by fourths, we put our numerator, which will be our remainder at the top, and then our denominator would be a 4, so it's 1 1/4. Good job. How many of you guys got that? Okay, as long as you got the answer one of these ways, how many of you guys didn't get it? Okay. What was confusing to you about it, David? You don't know? Okay. So we're gonna work on it more. All right, now I want you guys to open your book.
Erase your boards quickly and put them back neatly.
And then open your books to page 15. guys don't have it done. Davion, you were still working on it, right? I'll give you guys 2 extra minutes to work on this. Okay.
We're gonna get 1 floor and then get 1 addition.
Yes.
Oh.
Doesn't take, yeah, it doesn't take an hour and 30 minutes. I think to cut an hour.
So the question is, Adesh is training for a 22-mile relay race. He will run the race on a 4-person team. Each team member runs the same number of miles. How many miles will each team member run? So how many members did they say were on the team? 4. What do we know about the 4 team members? They each do what? They're running the same amount. What is the total number of miles in the race? 22. Good job. We want to divide 22 miles equally amongst 4 team members, okay? Alright, thank you. So do our cubes. So we're gonna circle our numbers. 22, 4. Underline our keywords. So what are some keywords? Okay. Each. Okay, well, same number of miles. What else are some keywords? Each. I have each.
How many miles?
Okay, well, that's our question, so we can box our question. All right. So now that you guys all have it done, are you ready to look at how we can do this? Okay. So there are 22 miles, right? There are 22 miles that we need to divide amongst how many friends? 4. So we're gonna divide it by, see? 4 friends. All right. So we're gonna go on the side here and skip count by 4. Who can skip count by 4 for me? You can skip count by 4 for me. 4. 4. Hold on. Pen's giving me a hard time.
I know, 'cause I
So
feel
we
like
have
that's not the pen.
4, 8, 12, 16, 20, and 24. So can 4 go into 2? Can 4 go into 22? Yes. How many times? It can go 5 times. So 5 times 4 is what? 20. So we're gonna subtract 20. So what we get 2. So it is a remainder 2, right? So our whole number would be 5, right?
We should be
And
watching.
then our remainder is a 2. So our remainder will now be our numerator. Our denominator will be the number of people on the team. So that's 4. How many of you guys got that correct? Okay. That's good. That's most of my hands. Okay. Okay. Did anyone get it wrong? Was anyone confused about it? No? Martinson, you got it wrong? You didn't what?
I didn't get it wrong, I was just confused by how I read it.
Okay. What part confused you? We have to remember, we have to look at all parts of our problem. All right, turn to the next page. Let me see, we can do one more. So we can work on this page together. All right. So I want you guys to start off, and then I will work on it with you guys. No, this. All right. Okay, so we're gonna start by going over this. We're gonna start by, can someone read what it says to me for number 1? What does it say? Listen.
Granola bars of the same flavor are shared equally by 3 friends.
So there are 4 granola bars and they are the same flavor. They are shared equally by 3 friends. So for A, it says circle to show how many whole granola bars each friend can get. So there are 3 friends. So how many circles do we think we should be making? 3. Okay, so we're gonna circle 1, we're gonna circle 2, and then we're gonna circle 3. Now, it says how many granola bars are left to share equally, Kiana? 1. So,
Oh.
1. So now it says, draw on the remaining square in parts to show how the 3 friends can equally share the remaining granola bar. So now I want you guys to split up this last granola bar to show how all of the friends can share it.
Oh.
So how can they share that last one? Come on. How can they share that last one equally? Good. Good. How are they gonna share that last one?
Good job.
So how can they share that last one? I was sharing that. Oh, we did it this way. That's okay. Good. Oh, you guys got this. This is easy for you guys? No, nope. That's not evenly. Use this to draw it, and then you can put it there.
All right. Did everyone split it up?
Yes.
All right. How many parts do we make it into? Thirds. I like that. Thirds. So we make it into 3 parts. What fraction of the remaining granola bars does each friend get? 1/3. Good job, Kiana. Yeah, she said 1/3. Oh, good job, Angelina. All right. It says, how many granola bars does each friend get in all? So now take your time and figure out how many each friend gets. So here, I'm gonna help you guys out a little. So this is 1 friend. This is 2 friend. This is the 3rd friend. So how many granola bars does each friend get in all? Yes. Well, look at it. So each friend gets how many? They get a whole 1, right? So each friend gets a whole 1 and a part of this one. So it is,
1/3.
they get a 1/3 of this one, but they also get a whole piece here. So
3/3.
yes, that, okay. Turn and talk to your elbow buddies to see what answers you guys got and if it's the same answer. Turn to your elbow buddy, discuss.
Because a few people said 2 holes at first because they're too easy. But look at the sizes.
Remember, we have to remember, this is a whole. This whole piece is not the same size as this piece. So, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. All right. So, what answers were you guys getting? My girls back there. 1 and 1/3. Now, who got a different answer? Raise your hand. Be honest. Who got? But the answer is 1 and 1/3. So 1 whole 1. So they got 1 whole 1, and then a 1/3 of this one. So now, do you see that? That's why I use the color. So this is friend A. This is friend A. This is friend B. And this is friend C. This is friend A. This is friend B. And this is friend C. So each friend got 1 and 1/3 because we split this last one into a 1/3. All right. Now it says complete the division equation. Complete the division equation. Yes, everybody complete the division equation. Did someone say they're confused? You're confused, Christy? Are you sure?
She said that she completed.
Oh, you completed it, okay.
Let's go, get going.
Does everyone have it written down? Okay. All right. So what is the answer for the division equation? Everyone should have this right because you just got the answer. So what's the answer for the division equation when you complete it? Huh? Well, 1 and 1/3. We have to remember the 1. 1/3 was just a part of this. So the answer is 1 and 1/3.